Moving on, the rand breached the psychological 12 rand 90 dollar level as it dipped below the 13 rand per dollar mark for the first time since President Jacob Zuma's midnight cabinet reshuffle on March 31st. The reshuffle that saw the investors and media darling former Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan and his deputy Mcebisi Jonas removed from their positions. The rand has been trading at 12 rand 99 cents a dollar in the morning, tracking the firmer euro, and as Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa suggests that the Commission of Inquiry be established into the alleged state capture, amongst others. The last time the local currency traded at this level was before the Minister of Finance, Pravin Gordhan, was fired from his position with his deputy, which led him to South Africa's credit ratings being downgraded to junk status. Well, joining us now on the phone line to discuss this further is market commentator Tony Modise to tell us what this means and for the country after the rand dropped below the 13 rand mark before. Good afternoon to you, and thank you for joining us here on ANN7. Just talk us through what the reasons behind this change is.
Good afternoon, Abigail. I mean, it's very exciting to start seeing that the rand recovering from the grounds where it was. I mean, this is really pushed by a number of sentiments. First of all, being the whole European election that took place yesterday, and it seems like Emmanuel, who is an ex-banker, is taking a lead, of which it becomes a little bit negative when it comes to the European market. I mean, the economy pretty much investors will pretty much refer a person who has been in the government space, has been doing political work for some time. And when it comes to Emmanuel being a banker, the market is acting a little bit negative towards that, of which is really moving funds towards emerging markets. I mean, the emerging markets index, was trading on positive trade Friday, even today. It was even been better. Today, it has been performing wonderfully, gaining traction from all of these sentiments when funds are starting to move towards emerging markets. It's very positive for South African market after what we experienced for the past 4 weeks. And now it's really starting to make things a little bit easier for our new finance minister, while he's in the US, trying to have a chat with a couple of investors, have a chat with Modi to try to change them from downgrading us. So, I mean, most of these things, it seems like it's happening at the right time, and they're happening more on the favor of the South African economy.
And Tony, with regards to the rand strengthening, are we expecting to see this continuing? Are we expecting to see this trend later this year as well?
We're hoping to see this trend later this year as well. I mean, if you could look at this, the market, the year rather, how we started. It started with our currency on trading positively. Now investors are starting to have faith in emerging markets, in South African market, even though we've been downgraded, but still this is not really stopping them because we haven't experienced any policy change. But we've been finding comfort and positivity coming from, the Treasury, coming from the new Minister of Finance. And remember how our economy has been performing this year. The manufacturing sector has been performing positively, and the IMF has really as well showed that sort of South African economy with other emerging economies will trade on positive territory. There's good growth this year coming from commodity prices, which prices are starting to move high up, whereby the commodity prices were trading on their lows for the past 2 years. And we get a lot of traction from commodity prices and the manufacturing sector. So for the fact that there's rain, commodity prices are trading positively. Basically, we could be, our economy could be positive this year, and the rand can become a little bit more stronger. And also another thing with the whole political uncertainty as well in the U.S., the whole situation with U.S. and North Korea, it's really moving funds, creating uncertainty in that side, and funds are starting to move towards us.
Well, thank you very much, Tony Modise, for giving us those details. That was market commentator Tony Modise just talking to us about the rand strengthening this morning. Some positive news coming through. Stay tuned to ANN7 for any further details and developments.